When you log into Caption Hub, the first thing you'll see is the dashboard. This is what we're looking at now, and it's an overview of recent projects and the latest activity on the projects that you have permission to work on. Under the Projects tab, this is where you can manage, sort, and organize your videos, as well as carry out bulk actions by selecting multiple videos like so. You'll see here you can select more actions, and there are a number of actions you can take against multiple videos at once. I'll clear that selection for now. I just want to call out that you can view projects in either the list view as well as the grid view. In either view, you can see at a glance the progress of a particular project at any given time and how much of a project has been transcribed or translated and how far through the approval process each one is. Looking at this first example here in my project list, I can see that for this particular project, I have not completed transcription on that project, and there are no languages that I currently want to translate those captions into. This is why the box is showing as 0 and blacked out. Once I complete transcription of this project, that box will turn totally green like you see here. Looking at this example here, I have completed transcription of my project, and the translations for the 2 languages that I want to translate this project into are complete. However, I've not approved either, so those are likely still in edit and need to be reviewed. Once I approve those 2 translations, this checkbox will turn totally green, reflecting that progress is complete. Moving over to activity, this shows latest activity across all projects that I'm working on, and these activity logs often provide hyperlinks that take you directly to the subject of that activity. Now let's move into what we refer to as the project page. Jump into this particular project, and what you see here is where super users and producers can interact with all aspects of a particular video's captions, from creation, translation, to exporting, or publishing to a third-party platform. On the project page here, you see a still frame from the video, as well as a brief overview of some key details of the project, including information like who's producing it, the duration, the frame rate, any notes, which can include URLs, and tags if I've applied those to this particular project. Do note that if you're a linguist, you'll only be able to see the language versions that you've explicitly been granted permission for. That may be 1 or several, depending on how many languages you translate into for your team. Now let's navigate into the Caption Editor. The Caption Editor is available in both transcription and translations, and this is where you can interact with captions and translations directly. The Caption Editor is divided into 4 key areas. The first is the video pane, which you see here. This displays a video and preview of what your captions will look like in real time. The project pane just to the right displays the project title, caption limits, and a real-time QA button will alert me to whether or not there are any errors with my captions or if captions are valid and ready to approve. If there are captions that have a comment on them, those will be reflected here. Just below the video preview is the timeline, and this is where users can adjust the timings of captions and make decisions based on the audio waveform or edit points in the footage. And just below my timeline is where my captions are sitting. I want to call out that I'm currently in our default mode, but you can also view the Caption Editor in widescreen mode. We really like the real estate that this gives your captions, and we refer to what you're looking at here as the Spreadsheet view. This is where users can go ahead and change the content, formatting, and positioning of their captions.